Good morning, fashionistas. This is Allison, and we are on the second floor of the D23 Expo Ultimate Fan Event. This is the World of Disney, the product experience, and we're going to take you through a walk of the magic of Disney merchandise. They've got a nice little panorama here of a timeline starting from 1928, when the company first started, and the original products. So we see this Oswald stencil set on display. How to trace and create your own Oswald. Then from there we're going to go to the 1930s. Tells a little bit about, it was all started by a Mickey Mouse tablet. In 1930, Walt Disney was approached by a representative from the American Telegraph Company who offered Walt $300 to use an image of Mickey Mouse on the cover of a children's writing tablet. Featuring 6 different images, this tablet became the first Disney licensed product in the United States. Here's a picture of that tablet. Alright, 1930s. This is once upon a time in the early 1930s. Charlotte Clark worked her seamstress in magic to bring Mickey Mouse to life in her line of handmade dolls based on sketches by a young Bob Clampett. With Disney's enthusiastic support, Charlotte established the Doll House, located near the Hyperion Studios, to create these special dolls, which became a favorite among VIP and studio visitors. We have an example here of one of those handmade dolls. Oh, I'd love to have that on display in my living room. There's a picture of Walt with his dolls. Alright, flip the page to a mousing story like no other. The first Mickey Mouse book, simply titled Mickey Mouse Book, Hello Everyone, was published in 1930 by Bebo and Lang. A modern adventure printed with only 15 pages, the story was written by 11-year-old Babette Bebo, daughter of the publisher, Irving Bebo. Few copies survive today and are among the most sought-after early Disney treasures. This timeless piece will have any bookworm fall in love at the first page. And here's a picture of that book. We don't have it on display here. That would have been cool. In 1932, June of 1932, a Kansas City advertising businessman named Herman K. Kamen contacted Walt Disney, sharing his vision to put a Disney product in every home in America. Kamen targeted premium products and exclusive licensing opportunities for some of the most well-known American companies, such as Hallmark, Ingersoll, and Lionel, which were profiled in high-quality character merchandise catalogs. So here we have the first catalog of Mickey Mouse merchandise. In 1934, Kay Kamen was no stranger to the magic of around-the-clock merchandising. One of the most timeless product successes was the iconic Mickey Mouse watch line, debuting in 1933 with the Mickey Mouse Rich Watch at the Century of Progress Exposition in Chicago. This Ingersoll pocket watch originally sold for $1.50. Mickey Mouse watch sales helped the Ingersoll Company recover from near bankruptcy, and the watches are among the most treasured collectibles for Disneyana fans, standing the test of time. Scroll in right here on that pocket watch, $1.50. I wonder what the worth of that one is right now. Alright, gonna keep on going to 1934. Nothing beats a hearty breakfast with your pal, Mickey Mouse. By 1934, Kay Kamen was well on his way in placing a Disney product in every home, including kitchen cabinets. The General Food Corporation featured Mickey Mouse on Toasties cereal boxes, and despite the challenges of the Great Depression, they signed a contract to license the image of Mickey Mouse at the rate of $1.5 million a year through 1942. So we have our Toasties cornflakes. 1935, bringing Disney fun to the table, the first game featuring Mickey Mouse. Mickey was Mickey Mouse Coming Home, a Parcheesi-style board game produced in 1935 by the Marx Brothers of Boston. Another version was released in Great Britain by the Chad Valley Company, a longtime Disney licensee who created high-quality color lithographs for their early Mickey games in the mid-1930s, such as Mickey Mouse Tiddlywinks and a Disney version of the popular 19th century Snap card game. In 1938, to Her Majesty the Queen, making a royally magical mark in tabletop games. So by 1937, Snow White and her forest friends were all dolled up in a pivotal product launch for Disney's first animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Kay came in partnered with more than 70 companies to produce over 2,000 products, including figurines by the Sieberling Latex product company. These repeatedly sold out before the fifth film's premiere, proving they were the fairest merchandise in the land. Got a couple sketches here of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which is my vibe today. I am totally rocking the Loungefly Stitch Shop Snow White dress. In 1938, let's get quacky. Sold in the spring of 1938, the Donald Duck pull toy showcases the animated side of the feisty, feathery character. He flaps his wings and makes a quacking sound when pulled. In the 1930s, Fisher-Price distinguished themselves by requiring that all their toys perform an amusing action, and Donald fit the bill. No foul play here, just fun. So you get the pull toy. He makes a clacking sound when he moves his arm and down. His arms move up and down on a pivot. I remember Donald Duck orange shoes. Do they still make that? In 1941, due to the World War II material shortages, Kamen sought opportunities with licensing food products to sustain the success of Disney's merchandising business. He quacked things up with Donald Duck, who by 1941 had starred in 35 short films, surpassing Mickey Mouse in popularity. This feathery friend of Mickey was featured on the juice cans distributed by the Florida Citrus Canners Cooperative, becoming Disney's longest running beverage license, which is curious. I grew up in Central Florida, so I'm wondering, did everybody else have this Donald Duck orange juice, or was that just a Central Florida thing? I'd love to know that. So moving on to 1947, let's take this circus show on the road. Dumbo, this charming little elephant, was the first Disney character to be featured in a little golden book, published by Whitman Publishing in 1947. In 1942, Whitman partnered with Simon & Schuster to create what became the most popular children's book series of all times. With over 200 books still in print today featuring classic Disney stories such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Pinocchio. Take it to 1948, stride into the irresistible comfort with these Mickey Mouse felt slippers. Made from the Trim Foot Company through 1959, this character-themed footwear featured a flurry of fanciful friends from Donald Duck to Dumbo. You see the box here and an example of the little felt slippers. Super cute, but not as cute as the ones my husband bought me last year for Christmas from Target. 1955, Disney strummed up an irresistible licensing opportunity with the premiere of the Mickey Mouse Club, on which Mouseketeer and host Jimmy Dodd received a special mouse guitar. This Mickey Mouse themed 4-string guitar was reproduced by Disney's first television advertising partner, Mattel Inc. Within the show's first 5 months, 38 companies were licensed to create the Mickey Mouse Club merchandise. It's a little sad that Mickey's face is missing, but at least his ears are centered around the strumming there. Hi, 1961. How do you pack your lunch? Made by Aladdin Industries, this tin lunchbox sold over 9 million units, featuring colorful portraits of Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluty, Pinocchio, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Duck. An example of this fan favorite lunchbox is in the collection at the National Museum of American History. Now that is one popular accessory. So back in the day when we had the hard-sided metal lunchboxes that had clamps on the side, this is super cute. I love this. All right, 1965, need a friend from the 100-Acre Wood? No problem. In 1961, the Walt Disney Company acquired the rights to create animated films and products featuring the huggable, lovable Honey Lovin' Bear, Winnie the Pooh. Shortly thereafter, Gunn produced this charming Winnie the Pooh doll, beginning a long line of beloved Pooh Bears stuffed with fluff and love for generations to come. His He's got a little knit shirt on. It says Winnie the Pooh on the front. He looks so soft. He looks like he's in great shape. We're going to move across the expo here while fashionista Barbara, who is our interpreter, is in the D23 marketplace with all the fabulous merch that Michelle has shown you through the expo. Now this is like totally my era, the 1976 Mickey telephone. I never had it, but I totally wanted one. It says 1976, peek into the life of the man behind the magic himself, Walt Disney. An American original written by Bob Thomas and published by Simon & Schuster in 1976. It is the first official biography of Walt Disney. As dozens of interviews with Walt Disney and for this biography interviewed family and various members, various companies created to tell the authentic story of the entertainment legend who showed the world that dreams can come true. So back to the phone that I was talking about earlier, dialing up some fun and whimsy, this Bell Telephone design line Mickey Mouse phone, manufactured in 1976 by the Western Electric American Telecommunications Corporations, is an iconic representation of 70s era technology. Heralded as a design success, the phone, available as a rotary and push-button model, was showcased at the 1977 Southwestern Bell Telephone display during the 15th annual home show in Kansas City. Yeah, I swear that he had one of these on, was it Silver Spoons, the TV show with Ricky Schroeder maybe? I don't know, I just always wanted one. So now we're coming up to the digital handheld age. Got a couple little widescreen games. Says 1982 Level Up released in October 1st, 1981. Game & Watch Mickey became the first video game licensed by the Disney Company, developed by Gunpei Yokoi, creator of Game Boy. Following the success of the first game, a multi-screen Mickey and Donald version was released on November 11, 1982. The Mickey Game & Watch series sold more than 1,200,000 units before it concluded in 1991. Game & Watch miniseries. So you see the one with Donald and Mickey and the one with just Mickey. 1992, cherish stories crafted with care. The Walt Disney Classics Collection launched in 1992 with a series of precious porcelain figures. Among the first pieces released were magical moments from Disney's famed films Bambi, Cinderella, and The Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia. Though Walt Disney CC productions were discontinued in 2021, its array of beloved keepsakes are still sought after by collectors today, exemplifying an enduring touch of porcelain magic. So just have a picture of one. We don't have the actual example here. Taking us all the way up to 1999, Winnie the Pooh launched a very sweet partnership between Disney and Lego with this Pooh's House Duplo set of 8 pieces, including Pooh and his beloved honey pot. Disney and Lego are still producing buildable creations to this day. Playtime continues to be at an all-time buzz with this silly old bear. How many Disney Lego sets do you have? I totally want the Snow White one, but at this point I can't justify the space in my house for it. Maybe one day. It'll be in my spare room. I'll make a Snow White themed room. Would be fabulous. Moving to the 2000s, a fairy tale collection to doll up your dreams. Formed in 2000, the Disney Princess franchise has been licensed by many partners over the years, including American Girl in 2023. This collaboration would make for an enchanting American Girl collection that included our beloved princesses, Ariel, Tiana, Cinderella, Jasmine, Belle, and Rapunzel. 2004 was a Monopoly game. It says pass go and collect $200. The Mickey Mouse 75th Anniversary Collector's Edition Monopoly celebrates the storied heritage of the mouse that started it all with a customized Monopoly board featuring vintage Mickey Mouse film posters like Building a Building and Fantasia. The game invited Disney fans to roll the dice and make some magical moves with Disney's plucky pal. Now we have a Disney version, not this one, but we have another one, and that is the only way I will play Monopoly in my house because my family is a bunch of sharks when it comes to Monopoly, and I have to get the Snow White card, or else I'm just very upset. I'm not a big Monopoly fan, but I will play the Disney Monopoly one. In 2005, Hyperion Books for Children published Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 1, The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan in 2005. 4 other titles followed in the series, which quickly became a fan favorite. 20th Century Fox released feature film versions of The Lightning Thief 2010 and Sea of Monsters 2013, and then the Disney Plus series Percy Jackson and the Olympians premiered on December 19th, 2023. Riordan's series remains active in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. And then another fan favorite, 2006 To Infinity and Beyond. Light years ahead of its time, Pixar Animation Studios, founded in Emeryville, California on February 3rd, 1986, revolutionized filmmaking industry with its unparalleled computer animated technology. In partnership with Disney, Pixar produced Toy Story 1995, the first full-length animated feature created entirely by computer. Disney Studios eventually acquired Pixar on May 5th, 2006. 2009, Excelsior. From Norse gods to web slingers, Marvel Entertainment made its mark as one of the foremost superhero-based entertainment companies today, boasting a library of more than 8,000 characters featured in media since 1939. Walt Disney Company acquired Marvel Entertainment on December 21st and assembled the Marvel Cinematic Universe, utilizing Marvel's hero storytelling to captivate and inspire audiences globally. In 2010, The World is Your Canvas and Epic Mickey, released in November 2010 for the Nintendo Wii console. This groundbreaking game for a new generation of gaming enthusiasts helped to enable and paint the road for the return of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, the Disney-created character owned by Universal since his theatrical debut in 1927. In 2006, after managing Oswald's return to Disney, CEO Bob Iger remarked, as the forerunner to Mickey Mouse and the important part of Walt Disney's creative legacy, the fun and mischievous Oswald is back where he belongs, at the home of his creator and among the stable of beloved characters created by Walt himself. Now this one really touches my heart. 2011, that's about the time when my kids were younger children and toddlers, and we took many a trip down to Orlando to Disney World, and Where's My Water was my favorite game on the tablet at that time. That came out 2011. It says grab your rubber duckies and plus play. Launched on September 22nd, 2011, Where's My Water made a splash as a fun puzzle mobile game starring Swampy the alligator, the first original Disney mobile game character. This sewer-dwelling yet shower-loving gator rose to rival the fiercest feathery competitors, Angry Birds, even becoming the top mobile game of the iTunes bestseller charts. All right, thanks for hanging in, Fashionistas. We are almost done. A few more years. Also in 2011, it says this mouse ears just got bigger. Funko Pop characters debuted in 2010 at the San Diego Comic-Con, delighting pop culture fans with their signature oversized heads and boundless charm. Mickey Mouse made his entrance as a Funko Pop figurine the following year, launching a long-term partnership of creating these popular collectibles with Disney Consumer Products. 2012, May the Force Be With You. Known for the crafting beloved stories for Star Wars and Indiana Jones, Lucasfilm Ltd., a leading entertainment company, revolutionized visual effects and sound design since its start in 1971. The Walt Disney Company acquired Lucasfilm Ltd. in 2012, ushering in a new media that continues to whisk audience away on galactic cinematic adventures. 2011, fun is on the rise, originating from a Japanese word meaning to sack. Tsum Tsum, a line of adorable Disney plush characters, was introduced in Japan in 2013 and arrived in the U.S. in July of 2014. Meant to be collected and connected, this adorable, cuddly assortment became a success for fans of all ages, even inspiring a puzzle game app, and many Disney Channel short films. 2019. On December 14th, 2017, Disney announced it entered an agreement to purchase a large part of Murdoch family's 21st Century Fox, including the deal where 21st Century Fox film production businesses, including Fox Searchlight Pictures, Fox 2000 Pictures, Fox Family, and Fox Animation. Just a bunch of words, including National Geographic. The acquisition was completed March 20th, 2019 for a total equity and transaction value of approximately $71 billion. So here we have the Simpsons. All right. 2019, discover the world's rich and wonder, curiosity, and adventure with National Geographic Partners. Disney took stewardship of the awe-inspiring National Geographic Partners, a joint venture with National Geographic Society, as part of its acquisition of 21st Century Fox. The company not only oversees all commercial activities related to the society, including magazine publications, television channels, and commercial merchandising, but also stands as one of 5 core brands of Disney Plus. Celebrate the spirit of science and exploration as you journey to places only National Geographic can tell you. And on top of that, David Blaine told us the other night he spent the last 2 years filming for this upcoming special, so that'll be on Disney Plus soon, so make sure you check that out. All right, fashionistas, I hope you've enjoyed the magic of Disney merchandise with me, and have a great day.